I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com on Wednesday, October 30th. Want to look at Expedia. This is a stock, if you recall, if you were long, how could you forget? If you recall, the stock, the company announced earnings here, and this is what happened. It wasn't pretty. I mean, it was a big, massive gap down, while at the same time, Priceline was moving really nicely. So that was the way you wanted to be long Priceline. If you're short Expedia, that's fine, whatever. But I'm just saying you wanted Priceline over Expedia. Well, now what? The company announced earnings after market, and here's where the stock is. Frankly, it's really close to, just depends on how you want to analyze gaps. It's really close to filling this gap completely. You could say, well, that's really where the gap is. And that's okay, but the way I look at gaps, I just want to see pockets of trading, air pockets. We don't really have that here. You know, we've essentially got Expedia trading all the way through this entire range at one place or another. So I'm not really so much looking at the gap as I am just the idea that this kind of big move here puts Expedia right to the 200-day moving average and right into this zone where all these folks who bought down here are winners. Every single one of them are winners. And that would implicate to me a strong tendency to take profits, especially with the overall market the way it is now. So what I would suggest you do is, if you're long Expedia, then that's great. I would suggest selling it into the open. Maybe sell half of it into the open, and then if the stock is up at a new intraday high, say by 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, then you're going to be glad that you held on to the other half because the stock's probably going to continue higher than where it opened. But typically a stock that gaps open like this, a stock that gaps up like this, when it's below pretty much near-term prior trading activity, it's likely to move lower as sellers come into the market, sellers that you wouldn't even really think of. So I would suggest just being careful with Expedia. Members will be looking at this and some of the other stocks of companies that announced earnings after the bell, Facebook being one of them, tomorrow. So I want you to stay alert for that. Also, members, thanks for all the feedback on our stock alerts. They're working really well. We're still getting them dialed in so you get more actionable alerts, but it's really fun to go through this process. It's cutting edge, and it's all us. See you next time.